Welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Aperture Desk Job. This was the game I've been meaning to play for a long time because I was told that this is a really short game. And like, I didn't know how short. I'm assuming half an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm not too sure. But I just wanted to just play this game now that I had like the Lego game is done. Apparently I captured my mouse at this point. This is my first Steam game in a very long time. It's I believe my hard drive may have been some of the problem why I couldn't play Steam games or any PC games really. But we'll give this a test because usually it takes like however long for me to start dropping frames.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Competence Center for our most gifted employees. I'm Cave Johnson, and if you're hearing this, you are exceptional. No, don't be bashful. It's true. No false modesty. Let's get started.
Oh, the music is so good.
Look at all those tubes stretching off in the distance. Every one of them's taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever. A genius just like you. How are you going to change the world? Well, that's up to you. History will remember what you do here today. Do not let us, and by us I mean all of us, all of humanity, down.
All of that
congratulations.
Humanity?
You are about to take part in the greatest science adventure at the greatest applied sciences company on Earth. This is important work, and you are just the genius to do it. God gave you these gifts. I'm giving you the opportunity to use them.
Thanks, Cave Johnson.
Here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Wait a minute.
Now you.
That's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck,
Grady.
World's best science.
Okay, here we go.
You, in the overalls. Get to work, or you're fired.
They don't give out overalls anymore. Anyway, my name's Grady. You can call me that. I mean, let's do introductions later. You should really already be... Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway, you are a product inspector. That is your inspection desk. There in front of you, you will be inspecting... doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that. That's the whole job. Anyway, just remember, the important thing is to have fun on your own time before you come in. Otherwise, it's just, it's real bad here.
Okay.
It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
This is amazing. It's just like have fun before you come to work because you're not gonna have work here. I'm playing on a controller, so A. Ooh, down. L3. Okay. Touchpad? Touchpad. L1, R1. R2. Wait, L5, and I can't use those buttons. So you want me to hit X? Oh, so this is good timing. Now that I'm old enough to be... Okay, was the the pressure on why? This is a toilet. Nice. Yeah, you gotta have that on all toilets. Hey. It passed. This is like real life where it's so horrible and boring. Okay, that time I didn't have to hold, but the rest I do. Is this my job? So, Cave Johnson was from Portal 2. I had a lot of laughs with Portal 1 and 2. I saw this game came out a while ago. It's a short little standalone game. It's free. And nobody was expecting any more Portal games. They usually stop at 2, like they normally do. Yeah, I'm getting really efficient at my job here.
I knew it. I left the volume down. Hold on.
Zip, zap, zop. That is how you inspect a toilet. I hope you were paying attention because I'm not saying any of that twice. Look, it's not rocket
started
science.
over.
It's not even toilet science. Here's everything you need to know. See that light on the wall? If that light goes on, you're fired.
Okay, good. You heard the important part.
I heard you. Wait.
Have they all been smoking?
No, that one's bad.
What? It's not our job to test if the toilet's on fire, right? Just do your regular thing like normal. Move it down the line, and then it's somebody else's problem.
No, I'm not gonna do a bad job. I can't do a bad job.
Your job's bad? I mean, your job is bad.
Yeah, this job sucks.
It's just, I mean, it's the worst job at the company. Way worse than mine.
Worse than even yours? This is amazing.
I shouldn't have made it sound like we were competing.
I mean, my job's the worst.
But my job's pretty bad too. My job is, I have to fire you if you don't do your job. That's a lot of stress.
Okay, I don't want to not do my job,
it's
but
the firing light's job to fire you, but it's my job to do what the light says. All right? I mean, I don't get a vote.
it's a light's job. All right, I'll do this.
Or a husband? Are they nice?
I'm way too young for that.
Can I come visit them sometime? That'd be cool.
If I do, sure, I'll invite you over.
Management rails at your place. I need those to get around.
I don't actually.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I guess we need to build a management rail to your house too. Well, that's a lot.
So
probably easier to bring whoever it is you're married to here. You know, I mean, assuming you're married.
I'm not. That's the problem. I'm not. So, is it over? Okay, good. Because like
Let's
this
just
is
get
the
it
stuff.
out of here.
Okay, this is the stuff that just like you want to let the game just do its thing, and yeah.
Let's just get it out of here.
Okay, yeah, he's repeating. All right.
Good. That works. Keep going. Let's get it out of here. Perfect. Do you hear that? Hold on. Let me take a look. Oh. Can you get me out of here, please? Thanks.
Sure, I'll do it again. Let's try Y. Oh, I was gonna smush you.
Can you get me out of here, please? Nope. I'm just wet now.
Ding!
No. That's just pushing me deeper in.
Yeah, all right.
It's working. Keep pressing the button.
Ammunition.
Just
I don't want to get fired.
Get it out of here. So, first off, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Now, I also think we're going to be rich because I think you just admitted something. Okay, here's what we are going to do. I'm going to go work on this in secret. Just you go back and pretend to go back to work, right? Like it's gotta look good. I mean, just pretend the most you've ever. You know what? Just go back to work. Actually, yeah, that works.
Just pretend.
I'll be back.
Hold up. I want to. The audio got real loud there, even in my ear. I don't think there's an audio sound. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. I lost my mouse. It's gone. 6 months later. I did two. No, I did too many. I did way too many.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, I'm not touching anything.
First off, you did awesome pretending to calibrate all those toilets. The best.
That's way too many.
All right. Are you ready for this? Presenting.
The toilet
Press,
with
you gotta press the button. Presenting. Press the button. Presenting. Presenting. Press the button. Press the button. Press the button.
I love
press
this.
The button. You're not pressing the button.
No.
Yeah, you're not pressing the button. Press the button. I mean, this is good. It's so good, but presenting, still presenting, about to be presenting, about almost time to any minute now if you press the button. Presenting, still I mean, we're still presenting, about to be presenting any moment, any minute now. If you press that button, we will be presenting.
I think, is it looping?
You're not pressing the button, just press it. It's a button you press.
No, that's totally new, isn't it? If I click off the screen...
You're not pressing the button, just press it. It's a button you press.
Okay, where's my mouse? Thank you. I was looking for that. Wait, can I hit options or... Where's my mouse disappears? Start? Options. Master volume down. The guns was really loud, but...
No, not those buttons. Press the new button. Yeah, the one that's lit up. So you did a great job pressing those buttons before, but we're done pressing those now. Forget about those buttons. We're pressing this better button now. The one
this
lighting
better
up.
Button. The better button. Oh, I can move.
It's the one lighting up. Just press that one and we should be good.
Okay.
Presenting the Aperture Science Turret. Go
the
on,
turret from a toilet. A turret toilet.
The controls are right there on your desk. I mean, right. The controls are right there.
L2?
Go ahead. Yeah. And I haven't even showed you the best part. Here's the best part.
Okay.
Left trigger to open the wings, right stick to aim, and right trigger to shoot. Give it a shot.
Aim down.
Shooting! You know what, though? I mean, you're definitely going to kill yourself with it pointing at you like that, so let me just turn it around.
Pointing at me like that? They were pointing at me. I was aimed down at the ground.
Don't worry. It's safe. I mean, this time. This time it's safe. Last time it wasn't. You almost died.
I almost died? Thanks, man. I almost died. Okay, I'm gonna aim down because I don't trust myself.
Wow! Holy moly, man. That is great! Oh, man. The turret broke. That was the only one, too.
That was the only one?
Don't even worry about it, because here's what I've actually been working on.
Okay.
Ta-da! Introducing the Mark II. This is what I spent most of the 6 months on. It was 1 month for the first turret, and then like 5 for this bad boy.
5 for that one?
Take a picture of this. The desk should have a camera built into it.
F12?
Okay, good. Moment recorded for all the history books. Now for the fun part. You are going to take it for a spin. Here,
I've shot. I shot the ground.
Okay, normally I'd walk you through everything, but I think you get it. Let's just open everything at once and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something.
I'm gonna hit L3 in a moment.
Oh, also, some of the crates you're shooting at might explode. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Seriously, go on. You're not gonna break it. I mean, I hope you don't break it. That's the only one.
The toilet or
everything
the boxes
you can
that I
see
don't...
on it shoots something. If it doesn't, there's something wrong with it. Even the radar dish shoots, I think.
You think? You made it.
Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something. Wow, right? Oh, this is great. This thing shoots so good. Okay, a part fell off. Keep going, though.
L3? L1?
All right, something else fell off. You can still shoot everything else. Don't even worry about it. Okay, quite a bit is falling off. Keep shooting. You're not doing this. This is a structural engineering problem. It's on me. You're doing great. I bet it's the glue. I'm 99% convinced of that now. It even looked cheap when I bought it. I remember looking at it like, spend the extra $1, and yep, here we are.
I like the explosions. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's still going? Oh! Is the red light gonna go off?
Wow. All right. So some of the stuff I put on there just didn't work. Most of it, like 90%.
Like, I was gonna say about 90.
Maybe, but some of it worked great. So
yeah,
all we have
the
to do
missile
is keep
worked.
the great stuff, and then we can. So okay, that's the police. So one of us needs to streamline this turret, right? And one of us needs to take the fall for shooting up the warehouse. Because
I know what I'm saying.
This is a lot of damage, and they're going to look into this.
Okay.
Which job do you want? How about I fix a turret, and you take... Yeah, I'll do that part. Remember, if anyone asks, you don't know me, okay? Don't say anything.
I gotta take the fall for... Time goes by, everybody. This is taking me on a ride, and all it is, I was sitting... They're getting smarter. They're building their own universe. We should be worried. They're gonna take over the thing. It's not monkeys. Wait, I have my desk job in maximum security correctional facility?
Hey, well, I mean, wow. You are the best. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut and doing your time. I mean, it was way more time than either of us were expecting. I don't know what was in those boxes we blew up, but they were, wow, were they mad. Anyway, I promise you are not going to regret this. Now let's get you out of here.
Given that the offender has faithfully observed the rules of the institution, offender has been granted supervised early release. Please sign for your possessions. Inmates' possessions are as follows. Desk, 1.
One desk.
Inmate must state their name, print their name, then sign their name. After the tone, state your name into the desk.
Heaven's Army.
Inmate's name is now preserved for the permanent record as
Heaven's Army. That works! Awesome! I love this game.
Now, type your name. Type your name.
Heaven's Army. My name.
Moving on. Now, sign your name.
Use the mouse to... Wait, no, I'm on touchpad. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm using my right, This is impossible. I'm only getting to the A.
As a condition of supervised early release,
I didn't even get my M done. That was very difficult on touchpad.
Hey, don't listen to her. You don't need to worry about reporting to your parole officer. Guess who spent the last 18 months getting his probation agent license through the mail? Yep, me. That's right.
You?
I'm your parole officer.
Oh, wow.
I'm managing like 7 guys on parole right now, but they're basically reintegrated back into society. Well, not Tony. He's struggling a little, but anyway,
Tony?
That's all I was doing. I got something to show you. Let's get out of here.
It is never too late to mend. You are both free to go.
I heard muffling in the background. There's a toilet in there.
Your desk.
Okay. That was very difficult to type. If I had it like a touchpad thing or like signing on a thing, I can sign very neat on those.
I streamlined the turret while you were gone. Introducing the Mark III. Ta-da!
Ooh, it looks
so
really
I got rid
good.
of all the parts that fell off and just kept the stuff that worked. I mean, it was totally over-engineered, so it just does one thing now. It shoots. It didn't need a satellite dish. That was just dumb. Here,
it did have a satellite dish on the top.
They were just lying around in the housewares research department in a locked room.
In a locked room. So this doesn't do anything?
It's just like the Mark I. Left trigger opens the wings, right stick to aim, right trigger to shoot. I like that tattoo on your neck. Did you do it yourself? It's like a, is it a dragon holding a knife? It's nice.
Better not be a tattoo on my neck.
The more I look at the tattoo, the more I'm thinking we should both have, because then we'd be tattoo bros. Anybody would look at us and know we are friends. You think you give me the same tattoo? Would that be weird? It would be weird.
It's weird that I have a tattoo because I don't.
What about like a robot arm coming out of the side of my head and it's holding a wrench? So you got the dragon and the knife, and mine's similar but more robot themed.
Okay,
Man,
I didn't shoot anything that I
cool.
wasn't supposed to shoot.
Speaking of being cool, I've got something even better to show you. Gyroscopic controls. It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it. It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it. How much did the tattoo hurt when you gave it to yourself?
Listen, I don't have tattoos.
I would bet not actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. You probably had to heat up a pin with the lighter or something. That sounds pretty awesome. Another tattoo idea I just had, instead of a robot hand coming out holding a wrench, what if it was like a skeleton? You know, so you're looking at it like, what's he trying to say? Is he human on the inside, or does he have like a skeleton trapped in him? You know what? Skeleton arm tattoo. I decided. That's the one I want. So when we get a free minute, I'll find a pen and we can heat up that lighter. All right, everything checks out.
Don't tattoo yourself.
This thing is perfect. I think we're
Not
good
bad.
to go here.
I didn't have to hold R3, by the way.
I was saving the best for last. While you were in jail, I got us a meeting to show our turret to Cave Johnson. That's right, the owner of the company. No pressure, but if he likes this, he's gonna make us rich forever. Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, I feel like this toilet turret is going to be the turrets that are made in Portal 1 and 2, unless this is after. Cave Johnson, I believe, is alive. No, there was a tape recording, but he could still very well be alive, and this could be before Portal 1 and 2, where humans are still alive. Okay, I was like, it's on fire? Stuff's on fire. Is that normal? I'm not gonna shoot anything.
What are you gonna do with your share of the money?
Remove this tattoo that I got on my neck.
The money I borrowed to make this turret. Like, immediately pay it off. Or I'll be in some real trouble.
I'll be in some real trouble?
Vig, I'll have to pay that too. Does it make sense to you that the Vig is more than what I borrowed in the first place? It doesn't seem like it. That's weird. Somebody overrode the controls. Hold on.
Somebody overrode the controls? A washing machine?
Huh. That's one of the appliances I stole from Housewares. Oh, jeez, it's got a gun! It's an ambush! Man, he got that turret good, huh? Good thing I brought a couple of spares. I knew it! It's the Housewares department. How did they find out about our turret? I can't believe it. They stole our idea, and now they're gonna kill us with it. Housewares, man. They're never gonna stop ambushing us. I mean, it's not really an ambush anymore. We know they're coming, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming, though. We need to think of something else.
Oh, no, you don't.
I really think they're gonna keep coming for, like, basically forever.
Not today. I got this under wraps. I'm a sniper. I already knew you were going to turn into one.
Can you believe it? Those guys are such pieces of... What did we ever even do to them?
Okay, well that TV just was on and it wasn't supposed to be. Didn't trust either of them.
Oh, there is some kind. Let me get you a new turret. I didn't bring a ton of those though. That might be my last one. Maybe 2 more.
Maybe 2 more. It's the ones that are shooting me from way behind. Oh, what's this?
Okay. Nice work. I got the elevator working again. We have another 80 floors before we get to cave. We're not gonna survive 80 ambushes in a row.
80 ambushes in a
Your desk
row?
should have some buttons on the underside of it. Those fire the rockets that got built into the desk. They put those on there standard now for safety reasons.
For safety reasons?
So, if you hit all 4 buttons at once, it should rocket us up through all 80 levels real fast, and then up through the floor of Cade's office.
Automatic desk launch sequencer engaged.
Here we go.
We are go for launch in 10, 9, 8, 7. Modesty panel set to flight configuration. 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
I sniped a few more before we went. We were gonna have to survive 80 more ambushes. I love this. Cave! Just a picture of him, but hey. Dave Johnson.
Okay, really nice work. Good shooting. I think we're good from here. They probably gave up. I'd have given up by now.
I'd have given up by now.
Let's go show this thing to Cave.
Yeah, okay.
Also, I do have one quick confession. I didn't actually get an appointment with Cave Johnson. I lied about that. But it turns out, I didn't know this, it turns out nobody's seen him in years. I did know it when I lied to you about our appointment, but it was still pretty new information. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore. I think he might be a millionaire recluse now, so be ready for that. There might be a lot of jars.
I don't know what the jars is, but...
Mr. Johnson?
Ooh. He's got his own head, his own apartment? Wow.
Let's just go.
You go first. Okay, yeah, you go first, though. There's tracks up here, which is surprising to me. I'm surprised that there's tracks here.
It's me, Cave Johnson.
Oh?
No, not behind the giant head. I am the giant head. I'm gonna level with you. A few years back, I got real sick. Body riddled with disease. I was a goner. Threw every dollar I had at it. Told those eggheads, hey, eggheads, make me live forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You gave the smartest engineers on Earth a blank check to make you immortal, and this is what they came up with? A giant head? Off by a mile. No. They figured out how to put my consciousness in a computer. That's what's in the giant head. Their first plan was to put me in a regular brain-sized computer, then they'd put that in a robot body, and hey, presto. Well, turns out you can't fit an entire human mind in a computer that small. All I could do was tell time and know what my name was. So they kept making it bigger. Big enough to cram every last bit of me into this thing. What happened to my robot body? Still under the head, somewhere, all crushed up. Couldn't support the weight. So the lab boys put me in the big head, switched me on, and I don't know, I panicked. Killed a few of them. Said I'd kill more if they ever came back. Honestly, I regret that now. Anyway, that was 4 years ago. Been trying to get somebody's attention ever since. Get their butts up here and end my suffering. Now, don't worry about me. It's been a full life, but we're done here. I'm itching for the next step. Heck, I'm excited about it. Don't even think of it as killing me. You're breaking me out of prison. I'm just data now. I need you to crack this big clay head open so I can spill out into the universe.
I'm not shooting Cave Johnson.
What do you two eggheads got?
You are in luck. We actually came up here to show you our new invention.
Good stuff. Let's see it.
Show 'em, partner.
I'm not shooting Cave Johnson.
I'm waiting.
I'm not.
Look, I get it. It feels weird to shoot at the boss, but it's what he wants.
No. Cave, are you
Showing me
really want
something
this?
or what?
Cave, are you certain?
Is it your tough-looking sidekick with the neck tattoo and prison muscles?
I
don't know if
really?
you're having like a moral crisis, but look,
Yeah.
yes, he is our boss, which technically we wouldn't shoot him.
We
but
wouldn't
he's
shoot him.
actually getting really angry that we are not shooting him right now.
Is he getting angry? I can't
I am
shoot Cave
standing
Johnson.
here waiting to be impressed. Sitting here, resting in this area, tilted on my side.
Tilted on your side?
Show him.
Can you shoot him and not me? I don't want to be the one to shoot Cave Johnson. Come on.
The turret. Shoot the turret.
I'm gonna not shoot him. Ah. Look at that! It's got a
Shoot the turret
gun!
at him.
I don't want to shoot Cave. Whatever.
Whoa! That'll work. To be honest, I thought you were lunatics who dragged a toilet up here. But you are geniuses.
He called us geniuses. We need to find his weak spot.
Son, this thing's made of clay. It's all weak spot.
It's all weak spot.
Keep going.
We're going, sir. Keep shooting him. Oh, no.
What?
Oh.
You were made of metal, sir.
So shoot the metal.
Okay.
Is it working? I'm in the head. I can't see.
It's working great, sir.
It doesn't feel like it's working, but you're the eggheads.
I don't think it's working.
You're the-
But keep shooting. It's making him happy.
Ha ha.
Okay, I got
going
no
on, you
control
two?
over.
We're good. Everything's good. Keep shooting.
Your place is
What
falling
happening
apart.
right now?
Just let the turret cool down, sir. Hey, you see that? I think that's his power source. What do you
want
think?
me to You want me to shoot that as well? Listen,
think
I
we
know
should
that
do
this.
it. I mean, don't tell him we're doing it, but it's a good idea to shoot the plug. Go ahead.
I can't-
Shoot the plug.
I can actually aim, surprisingly. Fine.
Up, here we go. Powering down. The great beyond.
I don't want to take
Boy,
a Cave Johnson
I'll
like
give you
this.
due credit. That is one hell of an invention.
Thank you.
You did it. You figured out how to end my suffering. All right. Suffering ended in 3, 2.
Backup power activated.
He's back.
You're both fired. I'm gonna need your key cards. Just lay them down in front of the head. Not too close to the chin, or I won't be able to see them. Uh-oh.
The head's falling. Is he gonna crash through all the floors? 3, 4. He's gonna
You know
He's
what?
gonna constantly.
It just occurred to me that the only person who knows Cave Johnson asked us to kill him is now dead. Yeah. Do you know what the punishment for murder is? They told us in parole officer school, you're not gonna like this. It's life. Your whole life in prison.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
We should, yeah, we should leave. Don't touch anything. And bring the disc.
Don't touch. And bring the disc. Don't touch anything. Yeah, I didn't touch anything. There's. Oh no, we took out a bunch of mantises. I feel really bad for them. We finally found where Cave went? Months later.
Morning, Charlie. It's me, Gary. Gary, your boss.
Gary.
Keep inspecting those toilets. Good work, good stuff. Good. Hey, it's just me, Grady. Yeah, just like yesterday.
Yeah,
man.
Right, yeah.
This witness protection program is great. I don't know why we didn't turn state's evidence against those loan sharks in the first place. We don't have to pay any of the money back. We got cool new names. I like yours a lot, by the way. You know.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, you'd think they'd move us to another state or give us new jobs or something.
He's
Feels
actually
like
got a
everything
tattoo
is exactly the same,
on
except
his
our
head.
first names. Ah, you know what? They know what they're doing. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Charlie.
My name isn't Charlie, but oh wait. Nice. Pass. did that really just pass? This is just awesome. I'm having so much fun. Oh, there he is. No, he can't still possibly. Are you gonna sing us a song? Has Cave been alive since Portal 1 and 2 as well? Yeah, okay, that's just like the, it's like the turrets, their arms come out. What are we doing? What's happening? Beautiful song. The turrets? Oh man, I wish it was more! I want so much more of this! Oh, Valve, please, keep bringing out more everything, please. I don't want to stop playing any games like this. Oh, they got some rhythm going on up there, those turrets. They got a little wiggle onto it too. I want to see what other thing's gonna make noise. Oh, Cass, Cave Johnsons, and J.K. Simmons, and Grady, and oh, so many. Charlie, aka Heaven's Army. I saw my name! My name's on the video game! Yay! Finally! Ah, that was good. I felt there was a lot. Wow. Thanks for the use of their face. Well, I was gonna think Cake's a lie! You alright, Cave? Oh, well that was good. That was wonderful. Again, I thought it was gonna be a short one. It definitely was that, but oh, it was fun. Just the comedy again. It makes me want to play Portal 1 and 2 all over again, just so I can get sassed to the point where solving puzzles and not solving them, just you get sassed either way, and just the insults that they hurl at you, which just makes you laugh. And I would love more stuff like this. I don't know what their plans are for future games. I hope they keep making them. I've always had fun with stuff like this. This is why I really want to get playing. I had the games written down, 1 and 2. Half-Life 1 and 2. I wanted to get my hands on those games because I've heard stuff about it, so I would very much like to play more games along that line, but we'll see when we get there. My plans was not getting that played tomorrow, but it's in the back of my brain to play them. That was fun. It was good to hear Cave Johnson's voice. Very funny. The whole thing. Was it Cindy? Is her name Cindy? But we all know her as Gladio. Gladios? Gladio from Final Fantasy 15, my bad. Gladios. So much. I almost feel like Portal 1 and 2. You need to like play through once just to like get everything that's going on, and then go through the second time. Because you're not really focusing on the puzzles and trying to figure out how, but listening and getting the extra details. Because I know I must have missed things. things I just wouldn't have seen, or just context clues inside the jokes that I just missed as well. But yeah, we'll see as well. I don't know if I'll be doing another playthrough of those games. I could. But yeah, no, this has been fun. I'm glad I'm glad I found this. This was on Steam. By the way, this is free for those who also want to take their hand at playing this game. I'm assuming if you wait a little longer, you might be able to get more lines out of this game. But yeah, chapter select. Either way, I had fun. I'm glad I played this tonight. That made me smile. Who knows what's gonna be next for the next set of games. I know what I want to get done, not what I want to play, but I want to get them done. But we'll see, because I don't know. But I hope people find this game. I hope you play it. It's free on Steam. Just Aperture Desk Job and just get the game. Download it, play it, leave good things about it. I mean, I don't know. I like the universe that this is in, so yeah, of course I like this. My goodness, yeah, I just want more now. Now I want to play more. I thought this would just get the craving, but no, I actually want to play more. Either way, I will stop this here. This has been a wonderful little treat for me. So, yeah, glad I got this done. Glad I did it tonight as well. Even have a little extra time left over as well, so even bonus for me. But yeah, there you go. Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.